So it's 23rd of June 2025, and this is about Somalia and Somaliland. So last week, around 15th of June 2025, the United States ambassador to Somalia, Richard Riley, alongside the US Africa Command leader, General Langley, visited Hargeisa, Somalia. Then afterwards, they visited Ethiopia. So what is in stake for Somaliland? Is Somaliland about to give out its ports in Berbera for recognition? My name is Darod Farah, and let's explore the possibility of Somaliland giving its ports to Ethiopia and the United States of America for it to get international recognition. Somaliland, a self-declared independent region in the northwestern Somalia, has remained one of the Horn of Africa's most complex and unresolved statehood disputes for over 3 decades. Originally colonized by the British, Somaliland gained its independence on June 26, 1960, only to merge 5 days later with the former Italian Somalia to form the Republic of Somalia. That union, however, will unravel in the years to come. From 1960 until 1991, Somaliland was part of Somalia, but the collapse of the Somali central government following the civil war triggered a shift in Hargeisa. Long simmering frustrations within Somaliland about political marginalization under the military dictatorship of Siad Barre boiled over. Many in Somaliland accused Barre's government of sidelining their people, excluding them from meaningful participation in government and brutally suppressing dissent. Tensions reached a breaking point when Somali military launched a violent campaign to quell opposition in Somaliland. What followed was a period of intense bloodshed, with the Somali military accused of committing massacres in the region, a tragedy that galvanized the secessionist movement. In May 1991, shortly after Siad Barre's ouster, Somaliland declared itself an independent republic, severing ties with the rest of Somalia. Since then, it has functioned as a de facto state, establishing its own government, constitution, military, and public institutions. Despite lacking international recognition, Somaliland has held multiple democratic elections, maintained internal stability, and upheld principles of the rule of law and human rights in ways often seen as rare in the region. Yet, for over 30 years, Somaliland's quest for recognition has faced stiff resistance from the African Union and the broader international community, which continue to regard it as part of the Federal Republic of Somalia. This week, however, events in the region hinted at a possible geopolitical shift. US Ambassador to Somalia Richard Riley and General Michael Langley, the head of the US Africa Command, made a high-profile visit to Hargeisa, the capital of Somaliland, and Berbera, its strategic port city of the Gulf of Aden. The visit raised speculation among deeper US and Ethiopian interest in Somaliland. It came just days after General Langley met Ethiopian officials in Addis Ababa, reportedly to discuss Ethiopia's long-standing desire for a naval base along the Somali coast, a strategic ambition Ethiopia has pursued since its landlocked status following the 1991 fallout with Eritrea. For Washington, Berbera holds immense strategic value, overlooking the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, one of the world's busiest maritime choke points. The port is critical for securing global shipping routes against piracy and recent Houthi attacks. Establishing a military foothold in Berbera would strengthen both US and Ethiopian maritime security operations in the region. The visit has fueled speculation that the recognition of Somaliland's independence might be used as a bargaining chip in an exchange for access to the port. But the stakes are high for Hargeisa. While recognition has long been Somaliland's ultimate prize, Berbera remains its economic lifeline and a symbol of its autonomy. Whether Somaliland will hand over such a vital asset in exchange for international legitimacy, and whether Somalia, the African Union, or regional powers will accept such a move remains uncertain. For now, Somaliland's dream of statehood appears closer to the realm of strategic interest than international consensus. The coming months could determine whether the breakaway region finally secures the recognition it has sought for decades, or whether geopolitical chess will once again leave it in diplomatic limbo.